Category 4, extreme winds. This could cause catastrophic damage. The range you can see goes from 130 to 156. This storm right now, still intensifying, is at 150-mile-per-hour winds. What that means is those winds are pushing those waves on shore, as well as the motion of the storm itself, pushing water to a stationary object, which is land. So that's where you see that really large storm surge, and that's what's going to cause most of the initial damage in southeastern portions of Louisiana.
This is what's left for Cash Magic Houma, one of our busiest truck stops that we had. One of the original Cash Magic properties, very busy property.
Very exciting place to come to. I love my job. Came into customers that were more like family. You know, we knew what they wanted before they came. When they came in the door, we knew what their drink was and everything. The employees are awesome over here. It just was a very busy location.
And this is what's left after Hurricane Ida. It's pretty devastating.
I think it was on Friday when we realized that it was going to come ashore as a 3. And so, you know, everybody starts deploying, getting ready, making phone calls. The evacuation orders start coming in, and we're still trying to see whether it's going to go more towards New Orleans or more towards Lafayette, and hope to God it doesn't come right over Houma, where a lot of our properties are. And it just kept coming, and just zeroed right in on that Houma, Terrebonne area, and picked up speed as a Category 4, which just chills you, you know, having seen these over the years. It lands late on a Sunday. Most people have evacuated, definitely have evacuated all of our properties and whatnot, and so we're just on standby waiting for it to pass. It hangs out for several hours all day, you know, Sunday evening, early into Monday morning.
Well, when it started coming, we started preparing. A lot of people came and got fuel, and we locked up at 10 o'clock that night, made sure the family and employees were safe, and came back to this.
I've been here since '72. This is the worst hurricane I've been through. It is a lot of our employees are homeless. They lost everything. They evacuated. When they came back in town, their homes were gone.
I was off from work, but I was at home. I stayed home through the whole storm. One hell of a ride. It was crazy. I shouldn't have stayed in where I was living. I lost everything I had too.
The wind was very serious.
Early on Monday, we start making it back to the properties just to try to assess how bad it was. We had some surveillance footage that we were watching throughout the night on Sunday night until that went out, but we could tell we had walls tumbling down even late Sunday night. So we knew it was going to be bad. We knew as a Category 4 it was going to be bad, but we realized it on video. But when we get back over there, Monday afternoon we could only get so far down Highway 90 to some of the properties, and signs are gone, canopies are gone, gas pumps are down. You know, everything we expected was actually realized. And then it took us another day or so to be able to get down into La Rose and Galliano and some of the properties further south. And it was worse, you know, worse than we had imagined. Buildings knocked down, canopies gone again, power out. Everybody's just trying to figure out, you know, what works, what doesn't work. And it's an eerie feeling because you're looking at the properties and you know the damage to the properties, and then you realize these are commercial buildings with cinder blocks, and you've got 300 employees that live in that area or around that area. Imagine what happened to their house.
Like, some people don't have any houses left at all.
Winds picked up my trailer and pulled everything out. If it wouldn't have been for my back steps, the whole trailer would have flipped, and I was in it.
Because people don't know what it is until you go through it. It's rough. I mean, you know, you're thankful and you're here because, you know, we stayed for it and we watched it, and it's, you know, it was bad. We never got that, I guess, break, the eye of the storm. We never got it here. So it just, you know, kept on. And you watch your roofs, I guess, blow off. You watch the shingles blow off your neighbor's house. You watch sheds, I guess, blow up. And then, you wake up the next day and you realize, you lost it all.
I myself had 4 families living with me because they lost their home. It's rough, it's tough.
Personal situation, I had my roof fell off the porch and the window blown out. I had roof damage, water leakage in the house. So it's a lot of mold. It's a lot of cleanup that we have to do. But taking it day by day, it's getting better and it's gonna get better.
It's bad. It's bad. But I mean, there's a foundation, it's still good. So if anything, I'll be able to gut it out little by little and rebuild it.
It's very shocking. Just to look at it, this is where I came daily to go to work, and it's gone.
You got all these people that they don't have a place to go. They're stranded in Mississippi. They're trying to get home. There's no place to live. The hotels are damaged. Everything's damaged, and it's just a human resource nightmare to try to give answers to questions that you can't fix it overnight. They've got families, they want to work, they need to buy a roof, or whatever the case may be, and so it becomes all of that at one time. Just it's overwhelming for them, and they're homeless, or their house doesn't have power or a roof, and so you realize real quick where you think you're having a bad day because you can't get the business open again, and you're reminded that they have no home to go to.
All in all, we're just waiting for, the help.
Right.
And I'm very thankful.
Take your time, sweetheart. Hang on one second.
We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. We know how to survive down here. We're gonna be okay.
We're coming back stronger. We're coming back stronger.
I'm trying to make my store look like one of the best stores they still got. Anyhow, we are destroyed. We ain't got nothing. We don't have a C-store, nothing like that, but I'm with my boss 100% to make this store even better, come back even stronger than it was before.
As soon as the sun comes up and everybody's running around trying to figure out what's going on, the owner of the company is calling to figure out how's everybody doing. Last thing he wants to know is about the businesses and is everybody okay? Well, it took us probably a week to do roll call, because a lot of folks, their phones weren't working. We didn't know if, we couldn't get in touch with them, they couldn't get in touch with us. So it took us a while just to make sure everybody was okay. But immediately we started trying to figure out how to get them the things that they were needing. Toothbrush, towels, water, flashlights, generators. We rushed out generators to everybody. All the managers, I think we sent 27, 30 generators down to Raceland, and people came by, picked them up, extension cords, gas cans, so that they could get their refrigerators working again and whatnot. A few days later, I was on my way to Houma, stopped at one of our properties in Broussard to find Chad Cowie and a few folks had set up somewhat of a dispatch there. They were preparing food at that location, sandwiches the night before, and at the Brobridge location, to make sure they could send enough food down there to feed people for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they did that for several days and weeks, leading up till today, till we could get kitchens open down there.
It just shows that we care about it. We got generators, we got water, we got campers, we got food. I mean, the help that came within the organization from Cash Magic and our sister companies up in Colorado and all the other places. So y'all just don't know how grateful we are. Words can't explain just how thankful we are.
They were, able to give us, some of us, the campers, they, offered everybody jobs back. You can't, say, no, because all of us are going to, band as one to bring, everybody back.
We have a program called Helping Hands. Every business unit has a way to fund this account from the employees. As an example, most popular one is if you want to wear jeans on Friday, you can do that, but you have to put money into this kitty. And so when an employee is down on their luck, they can go to this committee and apply for funds out of this Helping Hands fund. So it's an account funded by employees for employees in hardship situations. We haven't in Louisiana been able to really fund that account. We wear jeans every day, but at least at property. So it hasn't been something that's caught on very well. But when I mentioned it to the folks out west who keep asking every call we're on, what can we do? What can we do? I said, help us figure out how to fund a Helping Hands account. They took it upon themselves. They cut checks from their own employee accounts and sent it to Louisiana for us to spend on our employees.
They did gift bags for us, and they put all kind of stuff in, household material in there for us, which helped out a good bit because, as you know, with everything being torn down and because of Ida, we didn't have access to stores and things like that. So it helped out real good with the tissue, the deodorant, the shampoo, things like that. So that really helped out. And also with some of the employees that lost everything, they did get some of my employees some campers that were in Morgan City. So they helped out real good.
They're supplying generators, they're supplying places for them to stay, campers for them to live in. We have showers we can go take at another location, so we're all doing good with that.
They loaned me a generator because I didn't have one, I lost everything, so they loaned me a generator to keep the house where I'm staying at running. I really do appreciate it, and I thank everybody for it.
The company's been really helpful. I really do appreciate all they do because they check on us through Miss Mary. They ask Miss Mary to make sure we don't need anything. They have people that they gave trailers to, rooms, generators. Like, they really don't have to do all that, and they really do. They really do take care of us, and it's really nice of them because some people, they don't care.
We appreciate everything that they're doing for the employees and their families.
Cash Magic is I guess, the great place to work because you're not just a number when you work here. You're, the person, and, the higher ups know you by name. They just don't walk in there and just kind of ask who you are. They already know who you are. Nice people. They will do, just about anything to help us out.
All the while, Jeff is calling to see, what else can we do? Water, food, essentials, RVs, campers, hotel rooms, things that we can do to try to, get the managers back in with a roof over their head so that they can get back to work and kind of get this all sort of back to normal. But it's the things that they do for the employees that continues to amaze me. Not only the folks in Louisiana, but the folks in our Colorado office, Nevada office, and even out in Ohio. People chipping in to help out every way they can.
I know people that lost everything. Katrina, our West Bank property got hit pretty hard, and we came back. We came back. We're going to do the same here. It's not going to stop us. We're on our way. It's got, it's little steps, but we're made every day it gets better. More and more of our people get lights, water, so we're making that turn.
We're up and running in the casino on electricity. We have employees back there working that can make it to work. We have C stores closed, but we have the pumps running to sell fuel.
It's gonna be brand new. It's gonna be brand new. It's kind of exciting, but it kind of sucks that this one's gone because that's our second home. We always here.
I always wanted upgrades on a lot of things, but I didn't want it to happen like this. I told him, I was like, I want an upgrade, but not like this. But I am looking forward to the new building and just seeing everybody, all the customers come in. Business we coming back stronger.
And suffering the heat till then, but I got my tan on, so I'm not complaining too much.
to the resiliency of the Cash Magic employees and how they're working to rebuild their lives and put their homes back together, just as so many others in the community are. And it really speaks to the culture of Louisiana, the never give up attitude. And that's a beautiful thing to see in spite of all the distress that's going on around. The outpouring of love from the Jacobs Entertainment companies across the country, the compassion and the donations that they sent to this area to help out the Cash Magic family has truly, truly been remarkable and greatly appreciated.
These people make up who we are. The customers that come to the properties on the weekends and all times of the day, they get to experience our employees on their good days. But to see what these people are doing for each other right now, it's the same thing. It's just, I'm so grateful that we're able to have that type of culture in this company, and just to watch it in action when times like this happen, it's amazing.
On behalf of Cash Magic Royal Flush, myself, all my workers, thank you very much.
But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. A lot of my co-workers, they had it much rougher than I did. I'm blessed.
From the bottom of my heart, thank y'all.
Thank you from Cash Magic Royal Flush.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And on behalf of all 500 plus employees in Louisiana, we thank y'all.